Crypto bull run is here, and XRP is making headlines again. We've seen price predictions for everything from $6 to $10, everything all over the map. But where do those prices come from, and what makes sense for XRP's actual price targets? See, bull runs are driven by hype and speculation. When markets get excited, prices tend to surge because everyone's buying in. It's the perfect storm for retail FOMO. And with news of an XRP ETF approval on the horizon, it's just adding more fuel to the fire. An ETF could give major investors easier access to XRP, and that could potentially push the price even higher. We've seen people speculate on the $15 to $40 range after ETFs get approved. But here's the thing. Bull runs don't last forever. They create spikes and then corrections follow. And while $10 sounds amazing, that really isn't the end game for me. So here's where the narrative shifts. XRP's true value isn't found in the hype. It's found in its utility. XRP is designed for one thing above all. That's enabling fast, cheap cross-border payments with instant settlement and lower fees than anything else that's currently in place. Picture a future where banks, governments, and companies use XRP to move trillions of dollars every day. Utility-driven adoption creates steady, long-term demand for XRP. Unlike a bull run, which is short-lived, utility adoption lays the groundwork for sustained price growth. Once the traffic is there, the flow is going to be nonstop. So while the bull run could get XRP to $10, and I'm not here to provide any type of financial advice, but the real utility could push it to $100 or even higher. The potential market for XRP is enormous. If it becomes the standard for cross-border payments, it could absorb a significant share of the $156 trillion global payment market. Now let's put that in perspective. Every time a transaction happens using XRP, a tiny amount is burned, and that reduces the total supply. Combine that with massive demand, and you have the recipe for exponential price growth. Will governments or central banks create competition? Sure, but XRP already has a head start. It's fast, scalable, and energy efficient. That makes it uniquely positioned for global adoption. And to add to that, Ripple's already working with central banks from a lot of other countries. So what you need to be asking yourself is if you're really ready for what comes next. Whether you're holding XRP now or just watching from the sidelines, this is really an evolution of finance that we're watching unfold right now. If you're an XRP holder, you might want to consider things like tax mitigation strategies and how to protect your assets. That's why I'd recommend reaching out to Jake Claver on the Digital Ascension Group website, or at least checking out some of his videos here on YouTube to get yourself better positioned. So I hope that gives you some better insight. Please take a moment to like and subscribe and share this video with someone who might need to hear it. I am still super bullish on the future of Ripple and the future of XRP.